defensive alt. We'll see if that becomes an issue or not later on. They can, however, output massive amounts of healing. On the flip side, we've got Team Omnics, which is opting to hold a very untraditional position here on the bottom right. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I do not agree with this position. We'll see if it pays off, but you can see Sorry, now I'm forgetting all the team names. Team Shambali is already taking advantage of the high ground, and now they are above and are going to be raining down death. And you can see them launching themselves off that top position to collapse immediately onto the point where that shield for Invictus is going to be a lot less useful. Already taken off a number of points, but manages to sneak the res. This is looking like Team Shambali immediately noticing the misplay from Omnics on that bottom ground floor and just completely taking advantage of it. If you've got an Orisa, you cannot just be dropping your shield kind of in the middle of the point like that and not expect the team to circle around them. So they quickly claim point number 1. And like I said at the beginning, we need to be able to really focus on the high ground on this point to see and take advantage. So the team that really controls that high ground is who's going to have the most control moving on down to the point.
All right, we've got some fans in there for Paith.
We get the audio?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Now we got audio up in the booth.
Blitzball taking the pick right away there. And all of a sudden, Team Omnics showing up, doing some major defensive plays here to just stop Shambali right in their tracks. Allen trying to keep people up from the back here as they hold on to a very strong position here. Team Omnics opting for the same sort of traditional defense that they've had before and just kind of stabilizing on the point. Shambali's not changing what they're doing, and they're hoping they're going to get a couple ults. So, but all comes down out of Zergly. Doesn't do much anything. Paith, though, picks up Ink Block. We're 1 for 1. Both DPS down. Childler coming in. Tons of heals. Doesn't manage to get the heal off, or the res off from Allen. All coming in off Diva. That's going to cause him to scatter or take the death. And it's looking like Team Omnics is going to stabilize on this point as well. And again, we can't stress it enough. Once you start losing control of this point, you really can't keep trying to push it. You need to fall back.
Disciplined enough to know when to do that as well.
Exactly. So you can see they're starting to chase them back. Victus getting chased down. And it looks like Shambali's pushed through and should be taking over this high ground.
The big guy's got another ult there with Diva.
So we should see Team Omnics opting to hold on to this high ground. Moving on up, you can see Paith already up there, setting up on the high ground.
A lot of opportunity to collapse down here.
Ult coming down out of Zenyatta to try and keep the team up, but that's the only defensive ult that they've got.
Ooh.
This opens up the opportunity, but Blitz making a great kill there.
Tracer on tracer action. More with another.
Big guy pops his ult. Might be able to get chains there. Misses him.
No. I feel like the more
getting low. He's got to get that high ground. You can see he just doesn't have the position on the fair right now. If he can get up on that high ground, pop his ult, he's going to be able to rain down that auto fire from above.
I felt like that was an offensive, more of an offensive ult by Moira there than heals, but
it might have been. I mean, you got the capacity to do both.
Yeah.
So let's see what Team Omnic opts to do. Again, not favoring the high ground much. Some are.
Blitzbolt manning the top there, keeping an eye out, seeing where they're coming from, making quick picks as well.
Yeah, Blitzball getting chased off the top there. He's going to have his ults up there. Now you're starting to see these teams utilizing the high ground. It's such a huge advantage. All of Omnics now is below, trying to shoot up, and it's so challenging. They're going to lose this point very quickly here unless something major happens. That might be Zerglin's 3-person ult. It's huge. Blitzbolt, though, is not going to let them get away with this easily. We're going to see if he can pop an ult there. So we're going to look to see him try and delay this push at the last second. Isn't able to find a target. Big guy opting for that Reinhardt play that he's so well known for.
That's his signature right there.
Alt's coming down to try and secure this point. It's challenging. You got the spawn right there of Omnics right at the front gate. But I think Shambali's going to be able to push through here. Big guy, tons of damage. Alt's coming down. He just switched to that hero.
Wow.
Did he pick up the charge? No. This is what we've seen on this, in the league before this Reinhardt play. The melee attack's so strong when you get in close, but a big guy plays Ryan like no one else. Hyper aggressive.
Very
He's barely
aggressive.
even a tank. He's more of a melee DPS hero at this point.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised he didn't go for the Brigitte
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
flail.
it seems like that would be his
Yeah.
perfect fit. Ooh, he gets stuck, gets picked up, Blitz. Nice kill there. In that corner is just allowing...
Well, and Blitz knows. Blitz knows the big guy's going to be aggressive, so he's going to punish him for that aggressive behavior.
Oh yeah, he does manage to get the res, but, Arisa does such a good job in these narrow corridors. All of those projectile shots just connect constantly. It's so easy to do damage. And with a couple headshots, she's down. Winston diving the back line, trying to pick up some supports. I don't think they have the backup for that. All coming in on a Chowler. They're getting very aggressive here, but counter ult by Karma. Chowler gets interrupted, Shane's trying to get his heal, doesn't get it off. He's looking very low right now.
Oh, nice hook
Shane's
there. But
way to interrupt that ult. Goes down for it, but definitely worth it. Another ult out of big guy.
Stay alive, big guy.
Ooh, charges
Wow.
Victus. This is all big guy right now, pushing right on through.
The most offensive Rhine player in all of Overwatch Chicago.
Alt's coming down, just trying to stay up. We're going to see a big Junkrat ult potentially here if he's able to get it off. He's got to back up, though, or he's going to
Stay
die
alive.
before he can cast
Stay
it.
alive. Get out of there. And there's using that detonation to kind of project himself out of danger.
Picks up
Nice
two.
big ult.
That's going to be enough right here, unless that ult from Blitzball picks up Chowler. Don't think it's going to be enough. Big guy's going to clean him up with Jowless.
Shambali's 5 of the 6 on fire.
Yeah, at the end there, they really started to connect.
And for those of you, again, I try to slip in info for the noobs, but when they're on fire, that means they're doing very well. Similar to
NBA Jam.
Similar to NBA Jam rules, yeah.
Wow. So we saw some, I don't know if you noticed, but we saw a lot of hero switches there at the end. Chowler
Yeah.
opting for that Brigitte play at the end. We saw the Junkrat play. Junkrat does a great job. Narrow corridors, just being able to lob those grenades in there and pick them up. Then especially you saw the two-person ult out of Paith. Carried them right into victory.
We mentioned this before in the last match, but those hero switches sometimes can be more of a detriment than they can help. But if you pick them at the right time, you're good because you lose your ult charge when you switch heroes. So you'll notice if you're at a 80% or 90%, you give that up to switch, but sometimes it can work for you. I think you're already checked in. Yeah.
All right, so again, major mistake by Omnics on this first point, not holding this high ground or holding a defensive on-point position. There's a number of places to hold on this first point. I'll tell you right now, this area down here, not really the place. You look, you've got the easy offensive from the upper ledge over there to the upper left. You've got the attack straight on, and then you've got the attack from the side. That's a very dangerous place to hold, so potentially the Shambali have learned that and will hold a bit stronger position. We'll see what they opt for, though.
And also a little fun factoid for those of you interested in the names of these teams. These are different factions within the Overwatch lore.
Yes.
So we went with a theme there with Overwatch.
There we go. Big guy knows. He's trying to pull his team up there. Tells them, hey, let's hold this high ground. I'm a Rhine. I've got a shield. This is going to work way better than before.
Yeah.
And you can see here, very strong position.
Again, takes a lot of discipline.
So this now is where, as a diving team, you need to figure out how to dive into them. Tell me, did they fall down?
Did they
must
fall?
have gotten moved down.
No, and we missed it.
It's all right.
Well, they're falling back onto the point. No one's lost yet. So.
Yeah, under the point's a strong position, but you can see Blitzball just starting to pelt the enemy target with rockets. Allen manages to get the res.
So they're back evened up.
It's going to be a very close matchup here. Chowler gets picked up, though. This is just back and forth. Might be able to get a res off here from Allen if he can get away. And if I can target him.
Is he still there? Is he still there? He's getting chased.
Allen getting chased down by Blitzball. Nice job staying alive, but
So,
unfortunately it's not going to be enough to reclaim the point.
yeah, keeping your healer away from the group is preventing healing. You might not get the kill, but they're not healing anyone.
Right, and the point was more or less lost. Blitzball gets taken out by Chowler from a range. That's at least going to get the Shambali an opportunity to maybe catch up a couple kills, but Blitz is going to be back by the time this payload even starts moving. So Zerglin here doing a good job holding on to this high ground. Again, can't stress enough on this first point here is maintaining control of this position.
Oh, and he's getting snuck up on there by Tracer, it looks like.
Wow.
Very nicely placed stun there.
Cannot believe that got missed.
Oh, took out Blitzbolt, stopping him from the ult. That seemed like a weird spot for Blitz to pull that ult there.
That
Very
was
vulnerable.
a bit. Nice pick off there. Finally got that Tracer. A little revenge. Shambali pushing him back here.
Wow.
And they're chasing these kills. Nice work. Allen maybe doesn't need a res. That's not even his teammate. Chowler, though, has got to get out of there. Playing super aggressive here. Blitz sees him.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye on him, but he fires back. Stayed
Easy.
alive.
Big guy providing the shield there to keep him alive.
This
Team Shambali regroups here. Ult comes out very early from Allen. Maybe anticipating.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Team Omnics, they're probably just going to hold it, but Karma goes down right away. That's not good for them.
Allen was still able to utilize a bit of that ult, though, so that's good.
He was, and I think with Chowler's ult not up, that might be a challenge, but Diva ult doing nothing, kind of going into nothingness. Shambali getting chased up top, but that's okay. That's exactly where you want to be. Blitzbolt, though, picks up Allen. Karma picks up another. And all of a sudden, Omnic just turns that around. Out of nowhere, just a cascade of kills.
So what was I guess I missed, where was the wedge to open up Shambali
I don't
there?
think there was one, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it was just pure skill.
Just pushed
Karma
in there.
picked up a bunch of kills right away. Blitzball was right behind him. It was just a matter of picking off kill after kill.
Just one at a time.
A lot of big ults here, though. Shambali picking it up, picks up fair out of the air, and turns around, gets ink blob. That's two. That's going to be enough. That's the spear. Even with that ult coming out, doesn't matter. He's on Blitz right now. Another kill.
Look at that.
Chasing him down. Omnics is back right now. They had nothing there. And again, Shambali got to get the high ground here if they want to be able to hold this.
Yeah,
Big
get back
guys
up.
looking to move up there. Hoping to get some support up there. Really powerful again.
Zerglin had some serious aim there. That was great.
Yeah, quick kill with the Deadeye, followed up by a number of great shots.
Going after those targets like he should.
See, this is where team coordination is major. Big guy can't be up there by himself doing nothing.
If your shield doesn't have your team behind it, you're not helping.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Big charge coming in. We got a huge spread. Everybody's all over the place. This has not worked well, though, for Team Shambhala as Karma's picking up kill after kill. You can see him up there just lobbing in shots.
Again, high ground.
Can't say it enough.
Yeah. And look at that.
And a spread like that's
Wow.
only going to benefit Team Omnic. Shambali spread out like that. They rely on their tank to be up front with the shield. Ooh, popping his ult pretty defensively, but I think it's going to pay off here if they can keep some kills going here.
Yeah, if nothing else, that was at least to keep Karma alive.
Ooh, charge coming in. The big guy way, but it's
Look
not
out,
going to be
big
enough.
guy. No. And that's where being aggressive bites you back.
Absolutely.
As a
We just got to run and get out of here. Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Shambhala's just got to regroup and take a second to figure out what they're going to do next. They can't be losing these supports, though, in the back line.
No.
Allen doing a good job creating the distance, not providing the splash damage, and then flying to safety.
So this gets a little bit narrow as they move in towards the tail end here. So let's see if we have any hero switches to account for that.
A big guy way up out front here. The team's got to be with him, or he's got to communicate to the team about it. But an exchange with Blitzbolt's good, but he's getting res right away. Let's see if Joel's looking for it all. He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. What's going on? Do we need a pause?
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick pause there. I noticed I was like waiting for the hook. I was like,
Oh,
man. Gotta do something. All right, we're gonna do a quick assessment, try and figure out what happened. We'll be right back.
All right, 1 second, guys.
Here, but we are back into the action here right away. Very disorienting for sure for the teams as they try and remember what the heck they were doing 10 seconds ago.
Our game
Blitz,
is
though,
frozen.
popping on a big ult, getting kept alive by Karma.
No, man.
Allen, ooh, you were out of position. Gets taken out right away with that. And now they're just trying to hold on for dear life. Could get a big Deadeye here.
I'm not getting anything.
He's just got to get big guy in front of him, then he can pop
Hold on.
it.
Our game, we don't have video right now. It's locked.
Not enough. It's locked up. It's weird.
Stream crash.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So is this number the key one there? That's how long it's going to be.